as the connected complexity of mathematical and blah, blah, blah. If you are struggling with solving right triangles, CPM has a cool link to help you and give you practice problems and stuff like that that I would check out if you need it. So here's some practice problems to do for the homework here, which we have to find what x is in each of these triangles. So first one here, we are given an angle and a side, and we're looking for the hypotenuse. So I know that I'm going to be using sine because of SOHCAHTOA. So sine of 77 equals the opposite side over the hypotenuse. And now I need to solve, so I'm going to try and get x by itself by multiplying x by both sides. Sine of 77 equals 10. And now divide both sides by sine of 77. So if I asked you for an expression, without a calculator, you'd leave it as 10 sine 77. But if you're able to use a calculator, you plug that in and round our answer to about 10.3 degrees. Next up, we have the second triangle here where we are solving for x. We're given this angle here. We have the opposite side, which is 5, and then the adjacent side, which is x. If I have opposite and adjacent, I'm going to use the tangent of the angle equals opposite over adjacent. Now I'm going to do the same thing where I multiply both sides by x to get it out of the denominator. Divide both sides by tangent of 21. And so we got tan. This would be the answer as like the actual perfect answer, but if I have a calculator and can round it, I would plug that in and get about 13 degrees, not degrees. Sorry, these answers are not supposed to be in degrees. That's my fault. These are side lengths, so there's no degrees. They're just lengths for the first two. My bad. The last one here is going to be in degrees because I'm looking for the angle. So I don't know that it's sine yet. I actually have the adjacent and hypotenuse. So I'm going to use cosine of x equals the adjacent side over the hypotenuse. This one, I would need to take the inverse sine of both sides because that would cancel out the cosine and leave me with just x. Then I have the inverse sine of 4 over 14. I could simplify that to 2/7 and leave it, or plug it into a calculator and get my actual number that should be in degrees, unlike the first two, to get 73.4 degrees.